So, this topic is the exposure of the kidneys posterior approach. The kidneys may be approached for surgery by the anterior approach or by the posterior approach. So, this topic of exposure of the kidneys by both approaches is the important surgically oriented topic. Now, in this class, we will see only the exposure of the kidneys by the posterior approach. Here you see in this image, posterior abdominal wall muscles are shown. Two muscles form the posterior abdominal wall. Psoas major, it is near the lumbar vertebra, arises from the bodies of the lumbar vertebrae and it is inserted to the lesser trochanter of the femur. If you see, this psoas major muscle is covered along with the iliacus by the psoas fascia. This psoas fascia consists of two parts covering only the psoas major above the iliac crest. That part will be called psoas part. Covering both psoas major and iliacus will be called iliac part. Then you see the next muscle, quadratus lumborum. It is quadrilateral in shape, filling the space between the 12th rib and the iliac crest. And over the two muscles, the kidney is represented diagrammatically. Posterior surface, lower part of the posterior surface of the kidneys rests on the posterior abdominal wall muscles. Upper surface is related to the diaphragm, which is not shown in this image. This quadratus lumborum is enclosed between the anterior and middle layers of the thoracolumbar fascia. This thoracolumbar fascia you can observe near the spines of the vertebra covering the erector spinae muscles. So this thoracolumbar fascia consists of three layers. Between the anterior and middle layers enclosing the quadratus lumborum, between the middle and the posterior layers enclosing the erector spinae muscles. So by this topic we have covered also two small topics of psoas fascia and thoracolumbar fascia. So now you can understand the kidneys situated in the posterior abdominal wall, and it is upper part is related to the diaphragm. Upper surface of the posterior, upper part of the posterior surface is related to the diaphragm, and lower part of the posterior surface is related to the psoas major and quadratus lumborum. So over the quadratus lumborum, if you underneath the thoracolumbar fascia, if you dissect, you will get the iliohypogastric, ilioinguinal nerve and subcostal nerve. That is shown in this image. So this is how posterior abdominal, it is more closely related to the posterior abdominal wall. If you approach this kidneys from the posterior approach, so this is the way to approach the kidney from the posterior part through the Morris parallelogram. That is the rough surface marking of the kidneys we should know. So how to mark this? We have to mark in relation to the spines. We have to take the 2 points. One hilum, it is at the L1 level. You have to take 2 points, 2.5 centimeter and 7.5 centimeters from the midline. Then T11 and L3 same 2.5 centimeter and 7.5 centimeters. So you have to connect all these 6 points to draw a parallelogram. In the middle, opposite to the L1, you have to draw the hilum. You have to draw the right kidney is slightly lower than the left kidney. So that's the way you have to dissect from the posterior approach, or you have to operate from the posterior approach over the quadratus lumborum muscle. Then you will reach the lower angle, lower pole of the kidneys. So you have to know the renal angle also for the posterior approach. Renal angle is the angle between the 12th rib and the lateral border of the erector spinae muscle. So if you have to count the ribs always from the sternal angle, not from the lower ribs. If you count the ribs from the lower ribs, sometimes 12th rib may be absent, and you may encounter the 11th rib as the 12th rib. And if you approach the kidneys, that is the false renal angle, the pleura may be damaged. So this is how the posterior approach of the kidneys and the posterior abdominal wall muscles we should be familiar to go with the surgical procedures of the kidneys. So I think you should have understood this surgical topic. We will again see the another surgically oriented topic in the next class.